Okay, been meaning to do this video for a while, so hopefully it's helpful. Here's how to hopefully take apart your IKEA controller without breaking it. And there's a lot of tips you can find online, either on the product reviews if you're buying them on Tindy or on GitHub. Some of the issues, some are closed. I'm going to try and make a better one. So this is what you'll get when you take it off your desk. You won't have this wire here, just ignore that. So it's kind of, at least mine's pretty old. It was kind of like ultrasonic plastic welded in various places. So I found it was, along, buttons are on this side. So it was along these edges, there was some sort of, plastic welding done. These as well. There's no right way to do it, ideally without damaging your case, but your desk is going to be here, so you're not going to see all this, right? You're really going to see the front, maybe the bottom. There's nothing in here, so this is a good spot to get in there and pry. So use whatever works. You can get a spudger. They sell a ton of different kinds of these from all your favorite sites. That worked well. I also used an X-Acto knife, if I remember. Again, this is years ago, but I was scoring along these lines to try to get in there and cut away what I could, and that would hopefully loosen it up a bit. And then I was able to get in there with something, a spudger, and to try and pry it, right? So what you'll see, underneath is this, right? So this is useful before you start to get a look at it. Circuit board's here, so when you're working around the edges, and maybe you can see some of that white, kind of where the plastic broke away where it was ultrasonically welded. Try and work here, you're very safe. Along here you're safe, although you have the ribbon cable here, you need to be careful. So certainly if you're prying on this front one where I didn't, maybe there was a bit of something here, I don't know, but just be careful of that, although it's down quite a bit. The back, obviously, again, you will not have this cable here, but in the center, it's pretty well protected here. So if you did want to get in there with something dull, I would say you could certainly do so, and especially because you won't need this cable anymore. Now, you want to keep this intact and functional should you ever need to recalibrate your motors or you want to sell it or something. So that's what it looks like. Once you get it apart, you can wiggle out this connector. It should just slide out. Then you want to be careful. This ribbon cable is pretty resilient, but what I like to do is push my thumb on it and hold it, and then pull this straight back, right? And just pull it right out. There's no locks or anything on there. That's the best way I found to do that. And then you're done with this, so put this somewhere safe. Keep it again in case you need to recalibrate the motors, or you want to put it back in for whatever reason. And then you've got Megadesk. So your cable will be longer than this one. This is the one I use, so I can easily unplug my desk from this and test all the boards. And your board will look something like this. Oh, this is a pretty old one, version 2. So this goes back a ways. So just reverse the procedure. Actually, I'll probably put the cable on first. So your power goes, if you're looking at it on the right, red goes on the right, like that. I'm not sure, the other colors aren't always white and black, but the red will always be red, and that's going to be on the right. If you do flip it in backwards, you're not going to damage anything. Just nothing will work. That's it. And that's, designed it that way because I tend to, sometimes make mistakes, as we all do. So once you've got that, again, kind of the obverse. So put your thumb there and try and just push it in straight. Make sure you get it in the actual connector, not beneath it. And this thing is irreplaceable, the cable. A little bit of rocking back and forth kind of puts that in, but really make sure it's seated all the way, and then you're good. So then you can just flip this back over, and everything should fit in there nicely. And that's it, you're done. So you can slap your case back on. I like to put a couple pieces of tape on it to hold it in place while I'm trying to get it back on my desk from the other side. These pieces are a bit old, but they still work. And there you have it. You'll have your cable, so you fire back in, plug that in, and off you go. You're off to the races. Make sure you got this pin in. Don't lose it. That is needed for these buttons to even do anything at all. Okay. Hope you guys enjoy.